What's up guys and welcome, I'm Zimmy Games, and today I'm going to be reviewing the very popular and competitive first-person shooter Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And quite a bit has changed this year. This really isn't just another Call of Duty, which I personally think is very exciting, but might also be concerning to some longtime fans of the franchise. I also want to say that if you guys enjoy this video, please make sure to like it so it will increase the chances that other people will see this video. And if you never want to miss out on other reviews just like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. For this review, I will be breaking it down into 3 parts, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Starting off this review, we'll be going straight into multiplayer, and what you need to know is that this game is still the smooth as hell shooter that the series is known for, and from a technical standpoint, still one of the best shooters when it comes to how optimized the controls feel. Visually, the game is straight eye candy compared to the other Call of Duties. Whether it be the smoke coming off your guns after you shoot, or the textures and the lightings, this is the best that Call of Duty has ever looked, and their new game engine definitely shows it. I will also say that this year's game is also cross-play compatible, meaning that if you play on the Xbox One console, then you will also be able to play with people on the PlayStation 4 and PC, and vice versa. If you play on the PlayStation 4, you will be able to play with people on Xbox and PC, and the same goes for PC as well. Fortunately, you are also given the option in the settings to turn this off if you would like, which is a good option to have, as turning off crossplay will prevent you from playing with people who use the more accurate keyboard and mouse. But I really wish that they would have added a filter letting you choose what specific system you would like to turn off crossplay for, or a system that would just not match you with anyone using a keyboard and mouse, only matching you with people who are also using controllers. But for what it is, this option is there for those who would rather only play with people on their native console. But one really big need to know for a lot of players is that the time to kill has been dropped significantly for this game, and that has definitely changed the meta of the game quite a bit. As it takes less time to kill, more players are now playing the game more stationary and camping, and they're doing it more than ever before. And the time to kill has also reduced the skill gap between players, as it's now more rewarding to pre-aim doors and hallways than it is to run around like in the previous games. Weapon recoil has also been noticeably increased from prior games. There are also a couple of new game modes to go along with the classics like Team Deathmatch and Search and Destroy. These are Cyber Attack, which is a Search and Destroy like mode with revives, Realism, a hardcore like game mode with no minimap or in-game HUD, and Gunfight, which is a 2v2 single elimination game mode played on very small maps. The game also has 21 maps, with many of them being nighttime versions of the same map. There is a decent amount of variety in the size and environments, with maps ranging from small to huge, and environments having you play on a Middle Eastern cliffside with caves, to fighting in the tight quarters of a Russian warehouse. Spawn trapping at the time of filming this video is also very bad, especially in Team Deathmatch. This game does offer a short spawn protection, but I feel that it really needs to be buffed up. One of my favorite aspects of this game is building your classes. This has changed a lot in the long lifespan of this game's franchise. This time around, you are able to select up to 5 different attachments on each weapon, as well as 3 perks, 1 lethal and 1 tactical. And there seems to really be no restriction on what you can put on each class, as there was in prior games with their 10-point system. Operator special abilities are also now gone and replaced with field upgrades, which are not as powerful as a special ability, but are still useful to you and your team. These vary from a drop box to replenish your team's ammo, deployable cover, a drone to scout enemies, and more. The multiplayer in general is very good, but does have a few launch bugs and server issues, as should be expected. Next up is what I feel is going to be the most overlooked aspect of this game, and that is the story mode. But I will say this, in my opinion, this is the best single player campaign Call of Duty has ever made. The cast of characters is amazing, the story is action packed and doesn't hold back its punches. Cutscenes look absolutely fantastic and are super detailed. This game's story mode almost makes you feel as if you are playing a character in a high-budget warfare movie rather than just playing another game. I can't really jump too much into the story, as this review is completely spoiler-free, and I really would not want to ruin any of the major climaxes that this game offers during the story, but just know that this game is a must-play if you are a fan of this type of genre of games, being the first-person, modern warfare, or just warfare in general types of games. But I will add in a bit of a warning here. Like I said before, this game does not hold back its punches, and I very much meant that. You will see innocent civilians being killed. You will have to make judgment calls while playing this game on who and who not to shoot while clearing out buildings. Some of these choices might be very, very hard, and you may feel a lot of regret after pulling the trigger. Some of the things in this game are completely brutal, realistic for the setting, but still hard for some people to do and see. So if you are a more sensitive person or a parent looking to buy this for a kid, I would definitely take this into consideration before buying or playing the campaign. Last but not least, we are on to Spec Ops, which is a player versus NPC co-op game mode that you can play with friends. And to be completely transparent, I have never really been a super big fan of this type of stuff in Call of Duty. If you are a fan of the zombies game mode from previous games, then I should tell you that this is really nothing like zombies. But with that said, Spec Ops is nonetheless very enjoyable for what it actually is. You spawn on a large map and must travel around completing objectives to complete a mission with your teammates. And this is also relatively challenging as there are usually a lot of enemies and it does take quite a bit of teamwork to complete each objective. But it's also very simplistic by nature as well. Anyway guys, that is all I have for you, and hopefully I was able to help you decide on whether or not this game is for you. If you have any questions about this game, please post them in the comment section below, and either I or someone else who has played the game will answer your question. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button so it helps others find this video. Also, if you never want to miss out on any great videos just like this one, make sure to hit that subscribe button. As well as doing game reviews, I also do gaming news, unboxings, and tutorials, so don't miss out on any of that and hit that subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Peace out, guys.